We got some great news coming for a young left tackle in Chicago. Ben Johnson announces that Theo Benedet will be the starting left tackle for the Chicago Bears matchup versus the Washington Commanders on Monday night. Y'all know we going to talk about it, break it all down. But you got to hear the music first.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, Chicago Bears family? Welcome back into another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears. I'm Bobby, and I'm bringing you the latest for your Chicago Bears. Look, I know it's college football day, and I know that y'all kicking it and doing whatever y'all gonna do, whether that's enjoying a drink or smoking a little bit of what. But hey, we got some good news coming out of Chicago, and Ben Johnson standing on business. He has announced, according to Courtney Cronin, that left tackle Theo Benedict will start the game on Monday night for the Chicago Bears. You ask me, I think this is wonderful news because earlier in the season, before the season started, if you all remember, Ben Johnson made it clear there is a left tackle on this team that we can roll with, but it's up to those guys to go out there and grab the bull by the horn. In fact, he said this, and quote, I think we're going to have a starter week one and we'll go from there. I said it a few weeks ago. We feel good about the guys we have in that room. Someone's going to take the bull by the horns and it's going to completely take over. But we're not afraid to make a change if the performance isn't where it needs to be. And if you asking me, the performance has not been where it needs to be. If you all tuned in into the mailbag episode that me and C-Dub dropped just a couple hours ago, I alluded to watching the Las Vegas Raiders game that the Chicago Bears last played in, and Braxton Jones missed badly on a lot of possessions, on a lot of plays when it came down to picking up his man and understanding where he needs to be. We can blame it on injury for the ankle, but that is no excuse if you're on the football field. I know it sounds harsh, but for Chicago, in the way that we evaluate talent, if you are on the field, on the baseball field, on the basketball court, on the soccer field, on the baseball diamond, and playing, you get evaluated as if you are healthy enough to play a solid game. So for Braxton Jones, when you looked at him and you watched him play in Las Vegas, you see multiple examples of him not picking up his guy that he was supposed to be defending. And I'm not even gonna hold y'all. A lot of the times it wasn't even Max Crosby. A lot of the times it wasn't even Max Crosby. A lot of the times, if you go back and if you got some time today, I know people are enjoying college football and, cheering on their squads because I'm just watching, chilling, and doing what I do with my kids and the family. And y'all might be doing the same thing. But if you find some time, just go turn on you don't even got to turn on all 22. Just turn on the damn full game highlights. And you watch Braxton Jones line up at left tackle, Joe Thuney right on the right side of him, and it's a defender on the outside shoulder of Braxton Jones with a defender on the inside shoulder of him, and Joe Thuney is supposed to pick up the guy that's on the inside. Braxton Jones is supposed to pick up the guy on the outside, and Braxton Jones act like he didn't know what to do. There's no excuse for that. So I'm glad Ben Johnson is standing on business and saying, hey, it's not good enough. It's not where we need it to be. Let's go out there and give this young guy an opportunity to go out there and see if he can prove himself. This is why I always say, for me personally, I don't give a damn what school you went to. Can you play football? Can you play football? Because we've seen a lot of guys go to Power 5 schools, seen a lot of guys go to D2, seen a lot of guys go to JUCO or in a whole nother country. An example for Theo Benedet, and sometimes they can play and sometimes they cannot. Can you play football? Theo Benedict, if we remember, comes from Canada and was literally one of the best offensive linemen in Canada. So you give him a lot of love for that. And I'm anxious to see how this young player can go out there and compete for the Chicago Bears. I took a gander at watching the Washington Commanders, and they have a pass rush that can get to the quarterback. If you all remember, they have a guy who was once a former Chicago Bear in Jacob Martin right there rushing as one of their edges as well. And we're going to see if they can hold their own. We're going to give this young fella an opportunity. We're going to see what it transpires into. But hey, I'm with it. If Ben Johnson sees fit, I'm with it. Now, I know there might be some people wondering about Darnell Wright and Ozzy Trapillo potentially starting at right tackle. As of right now, I have not seen anything. I did my searches. I looked at a couple things. Have not seen Ben Johnson rule out Darnell Wright not starting. But what we do have is information on Darnell Wright being placed on an injury report as a limited participant this week in practice. So I don't know right now. I think it's going to come down to a game time decision, and we'll see if Ozzy Trapillo gets to start at right tackle. I know there has been some people saying, hey, start Ozzy at right, put Darnell Wright at right guard to try to reshuffle the offensive line. I don't necessarily think that's going to happen. If Ben Johnson says that's what we're going to do, I'm going to give him the trust to and belief that he is doing the right stuff. So as of right now, we looking at Theo Benedict starting at left, and we have a question mark at right tackle, which I think that decision will come down to being decided at game time. So I think that's what it's going to come down to, and we shall see what happens. But Braxton Jones, look, it is what it is, brother. This is life in the NFL, and this was a big, big season for Braxton Jones. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes a change of scenery will do justice for you. Hey, my man, I seen a couple former Chicago Bears around the league this season. They went on to other teams, and they're started, and they're playing. You know what I'm saying? Tevin Jenkins is playing. I even seen Larry Borum playing. Can y'all believe that? Like, yeah. So, hey, it ain't working out right here. I don't know if they ever turn back to Braxton Jones. I don't know. We know that his strength was the run game. To be quite frankly with you, it wasn't hitting on the level that we seen it once hit at for the run blocking from Braxton Jones. Only thing I'm hoping for is that Theo Benedict is ready to rock and go out there and put up a good performance for yourself, buddy. Sometimes he can get pushed back, but the good thing is for Theo Benedict, he has a good anchor that'll not allow him to do the Braxton Jones. What's the Braxton Jones? Put your hands up, put both fists up, and just shuffle back. And just shuffle back. Come on now. But hey, I'm just saying, man. Look, I don't care who I like. I don't care who I believe in. If you ain't bringing in results for my team, I'm sorry. I gotta go with what I've been seeing, and it's not a move that doesn't make sense. It makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense to make this move for the Chicago Bears, man. And I'm just excited for it. I think this game is going to be huge. If you have been watching the Washington Commanders, they have ruled out Terry McLaurin. They have ruled out Noah Brown, who caught the Hail Mary last year. I was hoping that he was going to play so Tyree Stevenson can, but they ruled him out just recently. And Deebo Samuel is a game time decision with a sore heel. We'll see how that transpires. It does not mean anything for the Chicago Bears. You still have to go take care of business. They still have Jaden Daniels. They still got those running backs. They still got Zach Ertz. And who knows? Somebody can go out there and make a name for themselves if the Chicago Bears are not on their P's and Q's. That's just what it comes down to, man. But shout out to my people in the chat, man. Let's see what y'all talking about up in here. Me. What up, me? I feel like I'm talking to me, myself. What's good, y'all? Hardest working guys in Chicago. We'll see how this works out. Washington has a tough front to play against. Lots of speed outside and multiplicity in pass rushers with Louisville and Co. Agreed. Agreed. And Dan Quinn, though he's going to play zone, he's going to be sending that blitzer to see if they can rattle Caleb Williams. If we watch the Washington Commanders versus the Los Angeles Chargers, hey, they was bringing that heat. Dan Quinn was sending them linebackers. Dan Quinn was sending them extra bodies in there to help that pass rush, and they was getting to Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert and the Chargers wasn't completely out of that game, but would they need to go out there and hit them and let them feel their presence on that defense? Dan Quinn dialed up some stuff for sure. Dexter in the building. What's good, Bobby? It's definitely time to shake the line up, and Ben definitely stood on his word for sure. My man Crimson, what up, dog? He said Braxton has been a problem, but there are worse swing tackles in the league. He could very well come in and be that extra body. Hey, I got a question. Where's that jumbo package? I'm talking about 6 offensive linemen and 7 offensive linemen. I don't know. Maybe Ben Johnson might be pulling something out the hat very, very soon, but we shall see. Braxton Jones is a joke. This is coming from Broski Bear. Always has been. He's a human tackling sled. He's weak and can't anchor and can't run block either. God, did you just scold Braxton Jones? My boy, you just went nuts. I think that Braxton Jones was very good at run blocking, but to that point, when we talk about right now, it's been a struggle for Braxton Jones. I can't fully disagree with you. So I think you kind of own something. Dank Gang in the building says, yeah. What up, though? For real. Crimson said, I love the changes. Hopefully we see more of a non-guy as well. Those 2 changes could sort out the run game. Hopefully, we'll see. Ozzie is not playing right tackle as of now, in my estimation. I have not seen that Darnell Wright will not be our right tackle. He has been limited in practice, so my estimation is that they are waiting until game time, let him warm up, see how he's feeling, and then going from there. I think we'll find out the decision on Monday when it comes to if Ozzie Trapillo will start at right tackle, which will be his first career start, and we'll see. He played well versus Max Crosby. That's a big mofo to move. I'm telling you that. Ozzie Trapillo, big mofo to move out the way for anybody. I'm just saying. You just want to hope that he's able to hold his own. V-Dog in the building. What up, though? He said, what's the word, Bobby? Love this. You can clearly tell. Been evident from day one. Several months ago, team is asking itself hard questions and having difficult convos and addressing issues quickly soon as they pop up. Yeah. And I think that me and the fellas, we did a live prior to the start of the season and, the start of the first game. And we said that, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't really necessarily remember what they said, but I know that I said, I think they're going to allow the first 4 weeks for Braxton Jones to show himself. And Braxton Jones has showed himself. I'm pretty sure the guys pretty much agree with that, to give him an opportunity to see what he can do, since nobody in training camp really grabbed the bull by the horns, if we're using Ben Johnson's word. So we'll see. We'll see. Book, what up, my boy? Hope you're doing good on this weekend. Braxton Jones lean back 25. See, I get in my stance, try to anchor no chance, then I just slide away. Hey, now do the Braxton Jones lean back. Hey, do the Braxton Jones lean back. Book, you crazy, boy. Skinny Black. What up, though? Skinny Black. He say, I don't want to hear no excuses if their core guys are out. Facts. You still got to handle business whether the guys were in there or not. I don't care. You got to handle business because Jaden Daniels can still run. Jaden Daniels can still pass. And them running backs right there, they slippery. They are slippery. I'm telling you. And I think that Jaden Daniels has an opportunity to uplift those guys that he's going to be out there with. We shall see, because I believe in my quarterback too. And I think he's going to have a strong game. I think it's going to be a really, really good game. It's going to come down to who makes the less mistakes, in my personal opinion. Ever since Ben came on board, this organization has been more proactive than reactive. Things addressing shit with a swiftness. I know that. I agree with that. The only thing that some people are going to bring up is the trade for a running back or an edge. Not necessarily the way I want to go with it. I'll be real with that. But if somebody brings it up, I can't completely ignore it, is what I'm saying. Because I think that sometimes as a GM, you have to have patience, and you inked out money to Montez Sweat, inked out money to Dio and Dingbo, and you just can't give up on them quite yet. And you also inked out money to Grady Jarrett. So you spent money on guys, and you do have 13 games left in this season. So you want to see if guys can get going after a 4-week evaluation, entering a bye week, so a 5-week evaluation. And now you hope that they can get something going for the remainder of the season. So we'll see. I can see Kyler exploded on the edge and getting nice tackles for loss, setting the tone on our defense for our run game. I can see it too. For real. Braxton Jones was a holdover until we got something better. Then we never did. We don't know yet. What if Theo Benedict is that better? I'm just saying. What if he's that better? We'll see. Braxton Jones' technique just wasn't there. I have confidence in Benedet, and he did great in the Dallas Cowboys game. I definitely noticed a difference. We noticed a difference for that, what's the name game too? The Raiders game. I think DeAndre Swift is next to be demoted. We'll see. I wouldn't necessarily demote him. I would just split his reps. That's it. Is that a demotion? I don't necessarily think so, but yeah. Kyle Monangai needs to get at least 10 carries this Monday. Can we get him 12? Hey, you hear me? That boy funny. Hey, this man, Steely E, what up, though? He said Jaden Daniels, Lee Daniels, Jack Daniels. Ben still gonna win. Hell, they talking about what? And them Commanders fans been talking greasy on social media. We like, bro, why y'all treating this like we the Eagles or the Cowboys or the Giants in your division? God damn. That's why the NFL need to stop playing us so much, because now they started to just come out with a crazy rivalry that ain't even been there. God. Like, what? I want to see this come from my man Brandon. What up, though? He said, I want to see this Bears offense in fast pace so Commanders don't have time to set up their defense. We'll see. Caleb Williams does look well in up-tempo offense. We'll see. Our 4 best defenders haven't even played, and yes, I consider Booker one of the top 4. Starkey, hold on now. We gotta see Austin in regular season games put up. That's all I'm gonna say. I think he could be one of the best players on this team, but I ain't gonna give him to him yet. He gotta put it on wax for me, brother. He gotta put it on wax for me. I just can't crown him just because what he did in preseason. I loved it. I can't take nothing away from him. But at the same damn time, I gotta see it when the games matter a little bit more. Now, I do have confidence in him on Monday. Don't get me wrong. But you gotta show me, dog. I come in with a lot of hope in guys, but at the end of the day, I still have to see them perform. We haven't had Terry or Noah in 2 weeks. Used to playing without him. Oh, this is a Commanders guy. Chef Cook's in the building. What up, though? Hey, why y'all trying to make this a rivalry, bro? Why y'all trying to make this a rivalry? I ain't mad at it, though. Hey, look, like I said, the Bears can't overlook nobody. We ain't did enough to overlook anybody. And even if you did do enough, you can't overlook anybody in this NFL. You can get whooped. You can get whooped on Monday night if you overlooking somebody or thinking because Terry McLaurin is out and Noah Brown is out or Deebo Samuels might be out. You will get embarrassed if you trying to think it's sweet in this NFL. We seen it plenty of times. What we just see last week when the Cardinals let the Tennessee Titans come back from all them points. The Cardinals got embarrassed when they thought they had it in the bag. They had it in the bag. As soon as they got the bag, they turned the corner and the bag fell over. Fuck time about. I'm with you. Hey, I'm with you. Depends on how Austin Booker and Kyle Monangai work out this season. We'll see. We'll see. Cam Scatterboot should have been the pick over Shamar Turner. Dude's a dog. I thought we picked Shamar Turner after Cam Scatterboot was selected. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna stay on for a couple minutes, y'all. Get a couple more comments. Brady said, Bobby, I looked at the injury players. I remember Amen is on there. That's who we missing for real. I don't know. Nah. I'm not saying he's not important, but if you catch my drift, all the important people, minus one, that's Grady Jarrett, has been practicing this week. If you catch my drift. Dexter Boykin says, don't be surprised, fellas, if Tyreek Stevenson makes the game-winning play. Hey, what a way to bounce back. But I don't want it to come down to that. I want a convincing win. I'm talking about 7 points, 10 points. Is that too much to ask for? I'm just saying. I want more convincing. I don't want it to be Jaden Daniels, 1 minute and 45 seconds left, final drive. He driving, and then Tyreek Stevenson got to pick him off. Would it be a hell of a story to come back to? Yes. Will we be on live acting like fools, like maniacs? Yes. But I'd rather have Tyreek Stevenson have that impact and keep my blood pressure down. Y'all know the Bears be getting our blood pressure up, bro. Come on now. Come on now. For real. Hey, DeAndre getting traded, him and Roshan. Does anybody want DeAndre Swift right now and who we traded him for? That's all I want to know. All I want to know. Right now, I think we stand pat, give Austin Booker a couple weeks to reacclimate himself back into the rotation. Then if you still feel squeamish about the run defense or lack of pass rush, reassess after that. I think that's a very thought out comment, and I think it makes a lot of sense. So the deadline is November 4th. So we have 1, 2, 3 games before the deadline on November 4th, which is a Tuesday. So the Chicago Bears got time. So I think that meets up pretty damn well with your timeline, V-Dog. Washington fans starting to make me sick. Y'all about to be in Green Bay territory. Yeah, we trying to keep it cool around here. Everything ain't about Jaden Daniels when we go out there and praise our quarterback for having a good game. Damn. And my thing is, can we at least allow these young quarterbacks from the 2024 draft to play out the season before we saying somebody is better than the next one? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to see. That's just me, though. Fan how you want to, though. No pass rush or run defense is a recipe for loss, says T-Mal. It absolutely is. Because last week, I seen Lil Bill over there with the Commanders, and he had 2 walk-in touchdowns. I'm talking about damn, I don't even think he got touched. So, and that was a comeback win for the Commanders. Bears better be on their P's and Q's. Don't get embarrassed like you got embarrassed on week 1, looking like buffoons. Keek on the mic said there's hype behind a Jeffrey Simmons trade. I don't know if he would want to come here because he was talking about Caleb Nails. Look, man, I ain't gonna get into the Nails part, but yeah, he's a Tennessee Titan. If you come to the Chicago Bears, you might feel a little bit different about the state of the team. I'm just saying. Didn't DJ Moore say there's no quarterback right now in that draft better than Justin Fields? Does he feel like that right now, though? I don't know. Ask DJ Moore. I'm just saying. But if you was to ask Bobito, I'll let you know, like, hey, Jaden Daniels you could have had. Caleb Williams you got. I'll let y'all come to that conclusion. My man's in the building, Willie Beeman. What up, though? He said it's a rivalry. It's personal. I ain't mad at it. But that's what makes sports great, right? Rivalries. Simply because especially when you go in draft classes, you say, or either draft classes or, the class to where they had like a number one and then the following year, another number one. Yeah, I think it's interesting. If Shedeur Sanders wasn't selected in the 5th round, or if he ever starts this season, he's going to be compared to Cam Ward. Just like Caleb Williams, Drake May, J.J. McCarthy, Jaden Daniels. They're all going to be meshed in together, and everybody's going to evaluate that class. Just like Bryce Young gets compared, to C.J. Stroud. It's just the nature of the game. And how many times we got to see Joe Burrow play Pat Mahomes? How many times we going to see Josh Allen play Pat Mahomes? Lamar Jackson. Same shit. Same thing if you ask me. Same thing. It's always going to be there. Oh, they dropping F-bombs on the Commanders. I ain't going to hold you now. Timothy said, look, we had 2 weeks to prepare for the Commanders. This is a game for Ben Johnson and his coaching staff and Caleb Williams. Just don't be an embarrassment on primetime football. Agreed. But I want to throw this out there. Of the last few head coaches to come to Chicago, they are 2-10 after the bye week. Y'all want to know one of the names of the coaches that won after the bye week? Mark Trestman. I'm just saying. But hopefully, the win versus Dallas, the win versus the Raiders is little bricks to the foundation that we're trying to build in Chicago. We'll see. But I agree with you. We had a lot of time to prepare for this team. So you can't come out here and be sloppy and get embarrassed on prime time. If you take the L, it better be by a game-winning field goal. That's how You know what I'm saying? You can't get whooped after having 2 weeks of preparation, bro. I'm just saying. So I'm with you on that part, Timothy, for sure. Chris Evans, what up, my boy? He said draft picks. DeAndre Swift is a strong running back too on some teams. I see the guest taking the who? Taking him or the Broncos. Jed be a good backup for Scatterboot. You confused me with that one, Chris. I ain't gonna lie. Bears be shaky in prime. Bro, don't they? Don't they be shaky in primetime games, Achilles? Hope Ben can change that. Chicago has been hella cheeks off the bye. 2-10 the last 12 years. 12 years, man. Come on now. Come on. We got to be real now. Hey, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Boy, that PTSD be kicking in. Y'all better, boy, wait till what I got to say on Monday night. I'm just fucking. Brandon in the building, he said, 2 days after my birthday. Oh, you November 2nd? November 11th, my boy. We in here. Let's go. We in here, Brandon. Shannon in the building. What up, though? He said, good working, man. Good work, man, in the ship, Bobby. Hey, man, I just came back from the computer store to get my damn PC fixed, bro. Your boy got to cough up some money on to replace. Pretty much, I'm building a whole new PC. The last one lasted me 5 years, so it gave me a good run for my money. So we'll take it. It is what it is. Sometimes you got to upgrade shit. That hoopty don't run forever. Ben Johnson got his ass whooped by Washington in playoffs. Don't forget that. That's a hell of a point, Ben. Somebody call Ben. Hey, Ben. Come on now. Hey, how you feeling? Hey, we got bulletin board material, bro. Ben Johnson got his ass bust. Hey, Ben Johnson got whooped, but let's not forget Jared Goff was the one throwing those interceptions. I'm just saying. Let's not forget Jared Goff was the one throwing those interceptions. But Ben, you the play caller and you take confidence in that. So I got to be like, hey, Ben, this bulletin board material. Hey, Caleb Williams. They said Jaden Daniels better than you, bro. Hey, Tyrese Stevens. Hey, my boy. Hey, Montez Sweat. They traded you. Hey, my boy. Hey. I'm just saying. We gonna see. Bro. V-Dog, Coastal Loveland has been upgraded to questionable per Chicago Cassie Carson. For sure. We in there. Hey, man. My man's Bears fan said he'll be laughing to the bank if we get Breece Hall for a third. Can we get him for a fourth? Can we get him for a fourth? I'm just saying. Yes, sir, Terry. 5 turnovers. But Ben was still calling the plays. Some of the Detroit Lions fans said that Ben Johnson play call when they was in the red zone at the start of the game. He tried to get cute, say it was the start of the bad thing. I said, what? So then Ben Johnson just morphed his soul into Jared Goff and went out to throw 3 picks and fumble the ball. I'm just saying. But hey, all right, y'all, that is it for me, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I enjoyed it. I appreciate always kicking it and talking with y'all, man. Y'all be coming up with some good stuff to say. I'm glad it wasn't no buffoonery. Hey, shout out to y'all. Y'all are the regulars that always coming up in here, man, supporting us. We appreciate y'all, though, too. And, yeah, man, let's see what happens. Me and the fellas should be back tomorrow. We're going to chop it up and see if we got something to cook up for y'all tomorrow while we don't have a game and got to watch everybody else and then wait till Monday night. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see if we could chop up something for y'all. But y'all know we going to be there for pregame. Y'all know we going to be ready there for the live call. So if you are not tuned in, man, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and get ready to cheer on this damn team to see if we can pull out a dub and get this thing rolling for the final 13 games of the season. Sounds like a long way to go, but it's going to go by, and we're going to be evaluating, and we're going to see. Last question before I get up out of here. From One of One Sports, can we get 4+ sacks from our defense? Maybe. Jaden Daniels might try to get elusive, and you might be able to put him on his ass. We shall see. It's not up to me. It's not up to y'all. It's up to these guys that's going to be playing on Monday night. But hey, we appreciate y'all over here, and thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Chicago Bears Central. Before y'all get up out of here, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell as well. The mailbag is open. If you want to call in and be a part of that, call in, state your name, leave your take. The number to do so is 773-242-9336. We are the number one spot for everything Chicago Bears. I'm out of here. It's back time to watch some college football. Y'all make sure y'all stay safe. Y'all make sure y'all enjoy y'all day, and y'all get ready for this damn victory on Monday. Let's go. Peace out, y'all. Chi-Town up and bear down, man. I'm out of here.